We're standing here with Victor, who's the CEO of Wargaming, and he's got the record-setting World of Tanks. That's right?
Yes, thank you. We recently set a new Guinness Book of Records record, which is the number of concurrent players on one technical cluster. That would be like 89,000 or something. But a couple of weeks from that moment, we are already 125,000 online players just in Russia. So the record is going on.
People are just piling on.
Yes, in Russia they keep playing and playing and playing.
What do you think it is about the game that really appeals to the Russian demographic, the Russian PC players?
We would not say it's appealing only to the Russians. It's just, it is our home market. That's why we started first. We think that German players, Dutch players, Polish players, Swedish players, even Norwegian players, they will love the game in the same way. It's not about Russians. It's not about Germans. It's about tanks and boys. Boys love tanks. 99% of our players are boys. That's it. So boys love this game.
So there's not going to be any pink tanks or anything like that?
No, we are probably strongly against pink tanks. But our Chinese partner says you have to have furry Pink Panther tank. We're thinking about it for China only.
So you have to move to China if you want to play with a pink tank.
You will be amazed. In China, we have a partner. You have to have a partner in China. And they are in beta test right now. The numbers are fantastic. Very soon they will be as big as Russia and, of course, go beyond that. So China is doing great with this game too.
Could you describe a little bit how it's gone from you've been doing a very different kind of games until now, and what that transition has been like for you as a developer?
Yes, for 12 years we were making strategy games, all sorts of strategy, turn-based, hardcore, real-time, sci-fi, historical, World War II. And it's been a long time, a lot of experience. But those were all boxed games. We realized that today, the game in the box, does not sell. Piracy, there are so many reasons they do not sell, and it's really hard business. So 4 years ago, we decided to make an MMO. And after some time, we realized World of Warcraft is a very big competition. So no elves, no orcs. We did not make fantasy. We made tanks. And I put it like this, for 12 years before, we made each and every mistake possible in game development and business, contracts, game concepts, too hard or too easy, too hardcore, turn-based, real-time. We made all mistakes possible. So for World of Tanks, after 12 years of mistakes, there were no mistakes left. So this game has no mistakes.
Fingers crossed. But there are so many new things to experience, though, with when you're actually having a world that you're letting loose, the players lose.
Yes, that's true. This is a very interesting business. This very interesting job I have, and the people who work for Wargaming have. So we strongly believe that we are pioneers, one of the pioneers in the Western MMO free-to-play developers. So this is a very new direction. Yes, we have a lot of games from China, from Korea, being imported to Europe, to America. But when it comes to European and American developers, there are not very many studios who make free-to-play games from zero level. Right? We are one of the first, and we really enjoy that kind of blue ocean, as we call it. But we are realistic. It's hard work. Times are changing. Situation is changing. So we will have to work hard for the next 5, 7, maybe even 10 years on this one game. So if we stop upgrading, if we stop developing new content, new modes, the game will die, like really, really soon. So that's why we call it a never-ending project. It's never-ending project.
So speaking of that never-ending thing, what's in the pipeline? What are you working on right now, and what sort of new things do players have to look forward to?
Clan Wars. That's 2 words, Clan Wars. In Russia, we already launched the first beta test of Clan Wars, and it's doing great. I give you very simple, the idea is very simple. I give you the concept. Imagine Total War or Hearts of Iron big map of Europe with small territories. A clan is 100 players. So clans can own those little territories, and just every day they attack their neighbors. If they want, they attack. If they want, they make alliance. They have politics. That's very simple. Attack happens. Two teams fight the battle. Who wins? That clan takes the territory. So it's as easy as it gets. But when you think about it as an MMO, it's not about 5 players playing, let's say, a match of Civilization, or 16 players playing a Total War. It's about 30,000 players playing on one map. So you would imagine how much emotion, thoughts, alliances, backstabbing, breaking away, breaking apart is going on like every day. We are really excited watching what is going on in Russia. Literally what we have to do, we launched for a couple of weeks and there is not enough place. There are so many clans coming into existence every day who want to play on this map, so we have to enlarge the map, we have to change rules to allow more clans to enter the map. So it is very exciting. It's like Total War style MMO, and of course for the West we will launch this beta very soon.
So in terms of like diplomatic options and things like building alliances, how much of that is sort of just players coming up with things, and how much is sort of built into the game?
For the alliances, we decided not to make it overcomplicated. So there is no way you can marry a daughter of the Pope to make, religious alliance with Poland. So it's more of a Total War thing. We believe that in nowadays, social networks and Skype communications, emails are enough for the clan leaders to talk to themselves as much as they want. So they can meet, they can talk over Skype. So that's what they are doing. We don't need to regulate that. So there are no too many rules. It's very easy concept. They talk about this by themselves, and it's great.
So you just leave it in the hands of the players and see what happens.
Yes, you would think about this as a social network of people who like playing, tanks, Counter-Strike, pirate games. 30,000, that's what we have now in Russia, but this number is growing every day. So I hope we will end up with a huge map of the whole world, with Americas, with Asian countries, with millions of players playing at the same time. And I do not believe there's any other MMO game which has that technical capability and which has that 1 million players playing at the same time concept.
Looking forward to seeing that realized. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very, very much.